Hola, people. So I am freaking bored. I've been sitting here at Dr. Pepper in Dallas for like freaking 4 hours, which means I only get 2 hours attention pay so far, which is only $12.50 an hour. But good news is, I did get paid like 3,012 miles for this past week, which is pretty decent. And also, I've already got my next pre-assignment already. It's going to Orlando, Florida, picking up here about 45 minutes west of Dallas, Texas. So that'd be a good little 2-day run. So I'll be on pace to have another 3,000 mile week, as long as you know, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday goes good. I'll be on pace to hit another 3,000 mile week, which is pretty cool. I got something I want to read y'all real quick. I think it's kind of funny. If it's saved in my phone anyway. Got this off Facebook. The trucker starter pack. Waiting for the idiot who decided to take a 30 at the fuel island. These are issues that truckers go through, as far as waiting goes and stuff like that. So I'll start over. Waiting for the idiot who decided to take a 30 at the fuel island. We've all been there if you're a truck driver. Waiting in line at the cashier because your fuel card is not working. Waiting at the shipper to be loaded. Waiting for your 30-minute break to be over. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He was backing up and pulling forward, backing up and pulling forward, backing up and pulling forward in a spot that was in front of me. Now it looks like he's trying to blindside back over here whenever he didn't have to do that. So I don't really feel sorry for the dude. Waiting to turn left at a busy intersection with no traffic lights. Waiting at the receiver to be unloaded. Waiting for the DOT officer to finish a level 1 inspection. Waiting for that old timer to finish a story about running 1,500 miles under 12 hours back in 1977. We all been there. Waiting for the driver to finish a backing maneuver which is preventing you from getting a pull-through parking spot. Still waiting for the driver to finish a backing maneuver which is preventing you from getting a pull-through parking spot. I think we've all been there too. Waiting in line to get some food at Dinner Rush because the receiver took 5 hours to unload 3 pallets. Waiting in line to take a shower because other drivers must have forgotten how to clean themselves. Waiting for Wi-Fi to connect to the tablet. Still waiting for the Wi-Fi to connect to the tablet. Waiting for home time. And then, one that I think a lot of truck drivers can relate to. Waiting for home time to be done so you can get back in the truck again. Truck driving is a blessing and it's a curse. It's a blessing because you get to see the world, man. You get to see the United States. You know, you get to have a little bit of freedom. In some companies, you know, it feels like you're your own boss. You don't have anybody hovering on the back of your neck. You know, as long as you get to load there on time, you start and finish when you want. It's a curse because, well, you're gone all the time. But it's something that we can relate in any field whenever it comes to businesses that pay decent. Right, so I've learned this. I don't know if it's true for everybody, but you know, it seems like the higher paying jobs and the more money you make, the more time you spend away from family or friends, or the more time you spend at work, the more demanding that work is. I guess that's one of the reasons why it pays more. But it sucks. You know, it does suck sometimes. But we're always trading our time for something. So main thing with trucking, I guess that I would think is, you know, always remind yourself what you're doing it for, and always have goals. Because if you don't remind yourself what you're doing it for and don't have goals, those hard days are gonna be really tough. There's been a lot of times I've wanted to get out, but I've stayed in, whether it's local or OTR. I have different goals whenever I go OTR. Do I like OTR? Yes, I do. I like OTR. I love it. I get to see so much different stuff. It's crazy. But I hate it at the same time, and I don't want to do it forever. So I got that love-hate relationship with it. The main thing is being out on the road all the time. You know, they say it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. And that's true. You know, you got guys who's been doing it for 20, 30 years, and it's a lifestyle for them, you know. They go out for a month at a time, go home for 4 or 5 days, see their family, and then hit the road again. Anything is okay once you get used to it. If you get used to it and your family gets used to it and that's what you're comfortable with, that's fine. Everybody has a different comfortable level and what they're comfortable with. You know, it's almost like taking night jobs. Some people hate taking night jobs. Some people love working nights. So it all comes down to preference. You know, regional, OTR, local, it's all preference. There isn't one that's better than the other. The only way one of those is going to be better than the other is what fits your needs and what's better than the other one. Truck driving is truck driving. We deliver freight. We back in receivers and shippers. We go to truck stops. We go to weigh stations. We got to handle the DOT, popos. You know, that's just something we do. But at the end of the day, I do love it. You know, I freaking love driving through the mountains. I love driving by the ocean. I love driving over bridges that go over water. I love seeing the sunsets. I love seeing the sunrises. I love watching people back. Like this guy. I still don't know what he's doing. He got one door open, and he's got one door shut, and he's still trying to back over there in the spot. Maybe he's just practicing. I don't know. He was in that spot over there in between the CRST and the Swift spot. And I don't know what he was doing, but he just kept backing up, forward, back, back. He was in the hole. He just kept backing forward and back. I'm like, what is this guy doing? But granted, he is an older guy, and he's kind of like Asian, I guess, if I had to guess. And maybe he's just practicing. Maybe he's new. I don't know, but he's got a Optimal Trucking over there. It looks like it's an owner-operator truck, or maybe a really small company that hired him on. So maybe he's just practicing. But anyways, guys, I was just bored, so I wanted to tell you those little truck driving scenarios of the waiting game. And I don't know, just talk for a second. But anyways, next week, or this week, you know, I'm going to Florida. Then from there, I don't know where I'm going to be going. So I guess we'll find out. Till next time, talk to y'all later.